That was really loud. Look at my new water bottle, though. Isn't she cute? Anyways. Hi. Welcome back. Or welcome. I don't know what I'm saying. If I sound super stuffy, it's because I can't really breathe through my nose right now. We have a lot to discuss. I posted last week, but it wasn't my normal content, and I also filmed that like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm stuffy because I had my nose surgery, and I still have my splints in my nose, so it's still a little stuffy up there. My voice is also coming back from that surgery, which I'll talk about in more detail. But I've missed this. I've missed talking to myself. How's everyone been? Good, hopefully. I don't know, bro. Yeah, it's been a while since I've filmed a podcast episode, but I'm back, bitches. Okay. Also, my light is on in the background. I'll turn up the brightness for you guys. That's kind of cool, isn't it? What was I gonna say? Yeah, okay. I made a list of things to talk about so I didn't forget. I think where we last left off, I don't really remember. What have I been doing that has been happening? I went to California for my friend's wedding. Cameron and Wyatt, congratulations. Most fun wedding ever. I freaking love a good wedding, and that was a beautiful one. So that was really fun. And I got to see Tori and Emily and a bunch of my other friends, and it was fun. And it was really cool and chill and vibey. Whatever. What else did I do? Nose surgery. It went well, according to my surgeon. That was a whole experience for me. I have a pretty high pain tolerance. It might not seem like it because I'm just a very dramatic person. Why does it look like my laundry basket is glowing? Pause. That's gonna distract me. I'm turning the brightness down on my light. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I just do. Usually if I'm complaining about something hurting, it's me being dramatic and it doesn't actually hurt that bad. But if I'm not complaining about something hurting, that means I'm actually in pain. So, I went home Wednesday, the 20-something. I don't know dates, okay? I went home that day to see Wicked for Good with my mom and my sister. By the way, so freaking good. So for good. So for good. Wicked for Good is so for good. It was so good. Cried my eyes out. And then I stayed there, and my mom and I drove back here that weekend, and then my surgery was on Tuesday. It was fine. Like, I was kind of nervous leading up to it because I did way too much research. And then got there. Nurses and everything were amazing. Went into surgery. Okay, so the thing is, my actual nose doesn't really hurt unless I, like, bump it. There's a few times when I, like, hit my face on accident, and I'm like, ow, that kind of hurts. But the thing that really fucked my shit up was the breathing tube. So I knew I was gonna have to get a breathing tube because the anesthesiologist came back and he talked to me. But I don't know if something went wrong, but as soon as I came out of surgery and, like, woke up, I was like, my throat hurts really badly. And they were like, it'll go away, it's because of the breathing tube. And I was like, okay. So they were feeding me, like, a bunch of hot coffee because it felt good on my throat. And I was like, guys, my throat hurts, like, really badly. Whatever, I get in the car, we drive back to my parents' house. And, sorry, I just ate a bunch of ice cream, and I'm lactose intolerant, so there's, like, a lot of bubble gut happening in my body right now. And I can't breathe out of my nose. So, I get home. Still, like, nose pain is not really there. Because they gave me like some Tylenol, and then I also was still kind of under anesthesia and like the, what's it called, like the numbing shot, whatever. And I was like, guys, my throat hurts. And then I was chilling out. I watched the Dancing with the Stars finale. That was really good. Congrats to Robert Irwin. I know he's watching. I know a bunch of people were upset with the results, but I think I kind of already knew he was going to win. And he did work really hard, and I think everyone did amazing. But watched that while I was still pretty loopy, and I was like, I couldn't even talk. My throat hurt so bad. And then I think I cried like twice because my throat was hurting really bad, and I was just icing my face. There was like a lot of pressure, but it wasn't necessarily pain in my face, you know? So that kind of sucked. Day 2, well, sleeping that night was also kind of sucky because now I can kind of breathe through my nose, not fully, but kind of. But then I could not breathe through my nose at all. And your mouth gets so dry because you're breathing through your mouth constantly on top of my throat already being screwed up. So I was just in like a lot of throat pain. Pause. Okay. Then the second day was just chilling, resting. My throat hurt worse that day, and I still couldn't talk. There was a lot of like pressure in my nose, and they put me on like oxycodone, I think, or Percocet, one of those, which I only took the first 2 days, but they put me on those, so I was taking those the first and second day, and I'm also on an antibiotic, which I'm still on. And that night I literally, like, trigger warning, I barfed my guts out like 2 times. And I have a lot of tummy issues, but I'm not a person that throws up really easily unless I make myself throw up. Okay, we're not going to go into that. But I don't throw up very easily. Like, not because I'm dizzy, not if I eat something bad. Like, I just don't really. The only times I've puked are really because I'm genuinely have like the stomach flu or because of my period cramps. So I barfed my guts out. Shout out to my mom and dad for taking care of me because I puked everywhere. And that was not fun because it's day 2 and like you're barfing and it's a lot of force on your nose. And so then my nose started bleeding again and it was a whole thing. Didn't want to eat anything, but I have to eat something in order to take the medicine, and it was the whole thing. Day 3 was Thanksgiving, which I still could not talk. I could talk like very lightly, but it still kind of hurt my throat to talk. And I had kind of a headache, and I was just kind of chilling in my niece's room the whole Thanksgiving. I was able to eat, but it still kind of feels weird to chew because you can't really move your top lip that much because of the splints. So that was fine. Day 4, felt fine, whatever. Sleeping still, now it's gotten better. Like the past 2 nights it's been better, but before that it was like me staying up all night, and then I would take naps throughout the day because I just could not sleep at night. And I had to like be exhausted in order to fall asleep, so that was not fun because you also have to sleep like this. Like you can't lay down. You have to sleep very elevated, also breathing through your mouth the whole time. On top of my throat hurting, my mouth was really dry. I've literally been carrying around this big ass tube of Aquaphor because my lips have been so dry. Also, I didn't poop for 4 days because of the antibiotics. TMI, but like I didn't. So that was something I had to also take stuff for because I just wasn't pooping. And that's not healthy. So that was fun. Overall, it wasn't even like, it wasn't that the nose surgery itself was painful. It was the breathing tube. Like, I don't know if he just like pulled that thing out or something, but that really, like, my throat was messed up. I could not talk, and that was not fun. So I'd say the breathing tube and sleeping were probably the worst parts of recovery. I also get out of breath really easily because I am not getting as much air. But other than that, I feel good now. I just can't. My nose is kind of still swollen. Well, my whole face is kind of still swollen. But I'm really excited to get the splints out because I know that's going to be like a flow state experience, being able to like breathe in and blow my nose fully. So yeah, it went well. That was something I'd been wanting to get done for a few years now, and I've just been kind of putting it off. So I'm glad I got it over with. And my nose doesn't look very different, but I can kind of tell from the side at least that like the bump right here has gone down a little bit. It's more straight. I didn't ask them to change the way my nose looked, but I can tell like just from looking in a mirror that it's more straight instead of having a bump right there. So I'm interested to see how that will look when the splints come out and stuff. And also I can feel on my nose that it's not like this anymore really. It's kind of straightened out. So yeah, it takes a while for your nose to fully heal after you get something done to it. I think it's like a year for everything to fully heal. So yeah, but it went well. I would say ice packs, Tylenol, and what else? A neck pillow really helped me to sleep. So if you're getting that done, those things I would highly recommend. But it was an experience. I haven't had like a major surgery like that since actually last Thanksgiving when I got my wisdom teeth out. But I've gotten so much oral surgery done before that like that really wasn't a big deal to me, and I kind of knew what to expect. But yeah, I feel good. Very, very excited to see the final results and everything. It just feels like there's a lot of snot in my nose at all times that I can't really get out, which is kind of annoying, but I'm used to it now. What else has happened? Dancing with the Stars. Stranger Things Season 5. Oh, okay, my phone is actually freaking out and I don't know what's happening. Stranger Things Season 5 was so good, the first volume. It was so good. It was so good. I had to watch it twice because when I was first watching it, I was on drugs and I kept like falling asleep like in and out, and then I had to rewatch it again the next day. But it was so good, you guys, and the ending is so good, and I'm so excited for next month. I wish they would just release everything at once, but I'm so excited for volume 2, and I know it's gonna ruin me. Also, to all the people who, when I was in sixth grade when Stranger Things came out. That's what most people don't understand when I get so excited. I grew up with that show. Like, it started when I was in 6th grade. They were all my age, and it came out near my birthday. And I've been watching every season now, and I'm 22. So, like, that show has grown up with me, and I've grown up with, like, the stars of that show. We're all, like, around the same age. So it's kind of like, this is going to sound really parasocial, but it's like we're all, like, friends. Like, we all grew up together. And so I love that show so much. And I think this season is going to be so good. And I'm sad it's ending, but it's like a good bittersweet feeling. And it was so good. So good. Like, oh my gosh. To all the people in 6th grade who were telling me that I was crazy for thinking that Finn Wolfhard was hot, what do you have to say to me now? Because I've been on Finn Wolfhard's ass for like 10 years now. Okay? I knew what was up. I knew. And everyone thought I was crazy. And then this season came out and I'm seeing all these edits. And I'm like, guys, I've been saying that. So, whatever. It's fine. I'm out of breath. My God. But yeah, it exceeded my expectations majorly. It was great. Yeah, I think I have always wanted to be like an actor, but I've just never done it. So maybe one day when I'm older, I'll be an actor in something, hopefully. I don't know if anyone wants to hire me. I don't even know the process. I don't know if I'll be good at acting. But I think it's so cool to act. Like, I think that's so cool to do that. I don't know what I'm saying, but I just really think it's cool. And I think it'd be fun, too, to, like, be a character for, like, a movie or a TV show. I think that's so cool. But I've been watching a lot of SVU lately because I finished Criminal Minds again. And I needed a new show while I'm waiting for Will Trent and High Potential to come back in January. So I've been watching SVU because there's like 8,000 seasons of it, and I started from the beginning and I'm on like season 8. So that's been interesting. I really, really, really love how they just beat up everyone. Because it's definitely not what like a real like police officer or detective could do, but they do it, and it really just like satisfies something in my soul, I think. So yeah, I've been loving that. I watched that nonstop with my mom on the couch while I was recovering, and it was great. So highly recommend SVU. And if SVU wants to hire me to play something, anything, I'll even be like the body of something. Just like, I'll do that. I'm fine with that. Or I'll play the bad guy. I think that'd be fun. How many black female serial killers are there? Not a lot. Especially not ones this sexy. I'm just kidding. Not really. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But yeah, I think that'd be so fun to play. I just have so many questions for the actors on there because it's been such a long time that show's been on. I have so many questions like I want to pick their brain about, because I think it's really rare that there's a show that runs that long that you're like one of the main characters of. And it's had so many different like stages, and it's gone through so many different phases of like the world and society. I think it's so interesting. But yeah, highly recommend SVU. And please drop other shows I should watch. I really want a new season of White Lotus to come out. I also think that'd be really fun to act in. People We Meet on Vacation is coming out in January, which I'm really freaking excited about. And also the Briar U series is coming out soon. My dream role would be to play Sabrina in that series, but I don't even know if it's going to make it to season 4 because it's based off a book series, and Sabrina's in season 4 because it's the 4th book. I don't even know if it's going to make it to that, and I'm also not an actor, so I don't even know how to start with that, but that'd be so fun to play. They're also making The Housemaid into a movie, but Sydney Sweeney's in it, and so I'm really nervous that she's not going to do it justice. I don't know, guys. Sydney Sweeney's been letting me down. I used to love her when she first was on Euphoria. I used to love Sydney Sweeney, and now I'm like, girl, just shut up. Like, stop talking. You're making it worse. I don't know. Like, come on, Sydney. Whatever. It's fine. But I hope she doesn't mess that movie up, because she seems to be in everything lately, and I'm like, why are we doing that? I don't understand. What else? What else is there? Oh, I saw Roof Man. I saw Roof Man with one of my friends. And it was really good. I really liked it, actually. I really want to see Zootopia 2 and the new Five Nights at Freddy's I'm really excited about. And there was another one I wanted to see, but I can't remember. But I really want to see that. I think I want to see Hamnet, but I'm kind of scared I'm not going to like it because it looked kind of boring, TBH, so we'll see. I also want to see the one where the guy is like, who is it, Ryan Reynolds, and he's like, someone's trying to kill him or something. That one I saw the trailer for, and I thought it looked good, so I'm excited to be at the movies a lot. I am an AMC Stubs member, so I will be sitting my ass down at the movies constantly. Also, it's cold outside now. When I woke up this morning, it was like 14 degrees, and it said feels like -4, and that personally is just not going to work for me, so I did order an extraordinary amount of winter clothes for Black Friday, just to make sure that I'm all set, because this is my first winter back in a place where it's actually like winter and it's not Arizona winter, so I'm a little scared for that. That was a little spooky, but we'll get through it together. Hopefully, I don't fucking know. Oh my god, I'm out of breath again. I'm sorry, guys. I can't yap like I used to with these damn things in my nose. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about like what I want to do with my life, which is like I have like corporate job, like like I have a career, but I am trying to decide like what the next step for me is, like what the next goal is, and that's been kind of scary, question mark. I'm only 22, but I forget that a lot of the times, and I feel like I'm 48, which you can still do a lot at 48, but like 22 is so young, and I'm so young, and I have so much time to figure things out, and I don't need to be rushing and stressing out about things. So I'm trying to get in that headspace more, because it's really just like not that serious at 22 years old. It's just not. There's a whole song about it by Taylor Swift. Like, it's just not that serious. So we'll see. What are you guys doing for New Year's? Because this is something I struggle with every year. I don't know what the fuck to do for New Year's. I don't know what events they have for New Year's. I don't want to be outside. It's going to be cold. I don't really want to go to a house party. I don't like enough people to be at a house party that I would go to that would be thrown on New Year's. I went to a club last year with Tori, and it was pretty fun. But like, I don't know if that's like what do people do for New Year's? I don't have like a huge friend group where I live, which is something I'm working on, but like I don't know what I'm supposed to do for New Year's. And also, Stranger Things finale episode comes out on New Year's Eve, so I'm like, I need to lock in with people who are going to watch that with me, because I refuse to wait to watch anything. Okay? So, I don't know what to do. And I don't know. I'm scared. So, we'll see. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. But I'm actually like stressed the fuck out about what to do for New Year's. Oh my god, I can't breathe again. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like, is this how pregnant women feel when they're out of breath? I don't know. Speaking of pregnant women, I've been reading a lot. Okay, that sounds weird. I've been reading more. Lately, I'm getting back into reading. And right now I'm reading Breathe With Me by, what's her name? Becca Mack. I've read all the other books in that series, but Breathe With Me is the last one. It actually came out on my birthday. Shout out. But yeah, it's really good so far. And the men in those series, they just make me want to like, ugh! Like they're just so, they're so good. They're so good. I love her books. Very smutty, but I'm not complaining. Okay? I'm not complaining. I feel like guys think that girls read romance books with smut in them to like get off on, but like that's not what girls do. Girls read that and they're like, I wish. Like that's what girls read smut for. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think guys think that, well, I can't jerk off. I'm not a guy. But if I could, I think guys think that like that's what girls read those books for, like to get it on. But no, I read them like, I literally read the smut like with a straight face, and then it's like, he brushed her hair out of her face, and I'm like, ah! Like that's how I read those books. Which like, if you do read those books to get off on, do your thing. But like that's not what's happening in my house, unfortunately. No. Like I think one of the first romance books I ever read was Haunting Adeline. So yeah, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like, I can read, like, the most crazy thing ever, and I'll be, like, straight face, and then when it's, like, his leg brushed her leg, I'm like, oh my god, and I have to, like, do a lap around my apartment. So, yeah. Speaking of apartment, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to decorate mine for Christmas or not. I think I might do a little itty bitty twee, but I'm not quite sure. Also, trying to find Christmas presents for everyone is like my number one struggle, because my phone is like actually freaking out. What is going on? It's my number one struggle because I either think way too big and it's like something I cannot afford, or I don't think of anything at all for gifts. So trying to figure that out while staying in budget and not going broke has been a journey, but I figure it out every year, so it'll be fine. Ugh. It's really hard to like consistently talk with this shit in my nose, if you know what I mean. Imagine I came back and I just had like the tiniest little button nose and everyone was like, and I'm like, hi guys. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? I don't know, guys. I think that's all that's really been happening with me. Yeah, that's all I'm going to share. Because this is the World Wide Web. You have to remember that digital footprint. And even though you may not want someone to see something, they will end up seeing it. So knowing my luck, I'm not going to divulge into my deepest, darkest secrets. What I will say is that I'm fucking crazy. And my brain does not function like a normal human being. And I struggle with accepting like love and affection. And I don't know where that stems from. Well, I kind of do. But we won't talk about that. That's for therapy. I struggle with accepting love and affection a lot of the times. And it's something I'm working on a lot. And I've been trying to get better at it. But it's just really hard for me to not run away at all times. And I just don't like it when things are super serious. I can't do it. It actually makes me tweak out a little bit. So yeah, I've been trying to get better at it. I'm working on it. I'm talking about it in therapy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just difficult for me. And I don't know why it's so difficult for me. And it's frustrating because, when I'm not in the moment, I'm like, oh my god, yeah. And then when it's, actually happened to me, I'm like, I actually don't like this, and I don't want to do this anymore. And it makes me want to grab my head and, slam it into the wall. But it's okay. It's okay. It's actually, nothing is that serious. And I talked about this in therapy. I'm a planner, 100%. That's, where 99% of my anxiety comes from, because I like to know exactly what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, how I'm going to feel when it happens. And that's just, not how life works, unfortunately. So I'm trying to accept the unknown, which is really, really freaking difficult for me to do. Because I'm a control freak. And I can acknowledge that. Okay, you need to shut the hell up. Stop. Why are we doing this? Stop. Stop it. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I want to start filming more videos also, and get back to posting on TikTok. I've just been kind of so busy the past few weeks that I haven't been on my Zoom. So I need to clock back into that, because I do enjoy it, and it does bring me a lot of, like, peace and happiness, so I think that doing that will relieve a lot of my stress, hopefully. I also, like, like, I am stressed out because I'm not, like, I've never been in a real, like, serious relationship before. And so, like, when I think about other people and, like, seeing their serious relationships, it stresses me out because I'm like, well, what if I don't want to do that? I don't want to do that, which, like, I don't have to, but in my brain, it's like, well, they did it, so I have to do it like that. And that actually makes me want to do something I can't say without getting this video taken down. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed the hell out. But, also, if you want me to do more videos like I did last week with the crime, what am I trying to say? Case solving files. That could be arranged. I actually do enjoy doing those a lot because I like to be right. So, yeah, I also love true crime so much. It's like one of my favorite hobbies because I just think it's so interesting. My mom was asking me why I didn't become like a crime scene analyst or something, which I didn't become a crime scene analyst because I don't like gore that much. I didn't want to be a police officer, and in order to be a detective, you have to be a police officer, I'm pretty sure. And I'm too young to go into, like, the FBI Academy, so, yeah, there's a lot of in-between there, but, you know, I'm young. I can always go back to school. I've been looking at some options for that. There's a lot of options I could do, and it's just scary to me because, as I mentioned earlier, I don't like the unknown, and a lot of those include me not knowing exactly what the next step for me is. So, yeah, I mean, I like my job right now. I'm just trying to figure out if that's something I want to continue to do or if it's something that I want to quit doing right now while I am still young and pursue other options, which is scary. So, yeah, I also want to travel a lot more next year. And I don't know. I think I'm going to make a list of New Year's resolutions, but not even like New Year's resolutions, just like goals in general, because I want to push myself more. And I think that's hard to do once you graduate because you don't have like an academic push necessarily. And I think that's kind of what's been missing from my, hello? I think that's what's kind of been missing from my personal life right now. Oh my god, there's like a flock of birds that just like actually scared the shite out of me that just flew by my window. So, yeah. I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions on what I should be or do with my life, let me know. Please. I don't know. I don't even know. I also do want to try. I've been off my workout game, which I can't really like work out heavily. Oh my god, who is texting me and why is it making a noise? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's a mess over here. What? Okay. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. I don't know. I also need to find some more hobbies, but I was saying I wanted to get back in my workout game. Yeah, that's another thing I want to get back into soon. As soon as I am cleared to work out again. That's something I need to do. It's a necessity. Even though I hate working out, it does make me feel better, unfortunately. Even though I hate every second of it. I'm not built that way. I'm not a workout girly, unfortunately. And if you are, that's great, but I'm just not. I don't have those genes in me. And as Sydney Sweeney once said, genes are passed down from parents to offspring. What's in your genes? I think that's what's in your wallet. Is that Geico? Progressive? I don't know. Wait, who is that? I don't remember who that is. So yeah. It's a shorter episode today, but I feel like we got through a lot. I also just keep getting super out of breath because I can't breathe, so I'm gonna cut it a little short today, but thank you for watching. Have a good week. See you next week. Stay cool, tubers. Oh, it's that copyrighted to say 3 big booms. 4 big wombs. Womb, 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 womb. It's snowing. Cute. I'm not going outside. Okay. Love you guys. Gotta go. Bye.